We often talk about certain texts that prohibit child labor. That's all well and good, but I can tell you that our society is built on values, and these values include doing a minimum amount of work for parents. I washed my mother's pots and pounded and paced with her. I fetched water for her. I sold her bag nets. My friend laughed at me because it was women's work. I did it, but it didn't stop me from coming top of my class. It didn't stop me from being who I am. Help your parents. Help them with their work. And especially during the holidays, learn to work. Learn to do something with your time that will help you. In your schools, the environment should be clean. Your classroom and the environment around you should always be clean. Plant as many trees as you can, as your teachers will help you learn the basics of agriculture production, especially vegetable gardening. Awaken the Bukilam in you. Awaken that love for your country. Hello kings and queens, welcome back. Now if you are returning subscribers, thank you so much. Thank you so much, I value. And if you are a new subscriber, this is the place to be. I am the Kenyan Beast, of course, and here we do it the African way. Now we know all Burkinabe President Ibrahim Traore. This is one of a kind. It's one of the president that everyone is looking for. Every African country, every people. By the way, I have talked to people from Uganda, Rwanda, and I have talked to people from African diaspora. They are telling me we want to relocate to Africa, but we are looking for a country, if not Burkina Faso, we are looking for a country that has a president with the values of Ibrahim Traore, or a president that is championing for Africa for Africans, you know. And there's a clip, Ibrahim Traore speaking to the children of Burkina Faso, younger children of Burkina Faso, the youths of Burkina Faso. Now, see this video. We often talk about certain texts that prohibit child labor. That's all well and good, but I can tell you that our society is built on values, and these values include doing a minimum amount of work for parents. I washed my mother's pots and pounded and paced with her. I fetched water for her. I sold her bag nets. My friend laughed at me because it was women's work. I did it, but it didn't stop me from coming top of my class. It didn't stop me from being who I am. Help your parents. Help them with their work. And especially during the holidays, learn to work. Learn to do something with your time that will help you. In your schools, the environment should be clean. Your classroom and the environment around you should always be clean. Plant as many trees as you can, as your teachers will help you learn the basics of agriculture production, especially vegetable gardening. Awaken the Bukilam in you. Awaken that love for your country. Welcome. I know the values of the youths of Africa sometimes is being determined by the West countries, and a lot of countries are they are copying the West countries, Europe, UK, you know, even the fashion, the music, type of music we sing in Africa, type of clothing we do, fashion we do. We are trying to copy the West country something, you know, the West country state of living. Even the food, we have do away with the local foods. We have our natural food. Now we want GMO, genetic modified food. We want clothes that are not supposed to fit Africans. We are leaving our cultures away, and we are going with the culture of the white people. It's an influence that I've seen a lot. Now, Ibrahim Traore, as a president of Burkina Faso, he have decided to talk with the youths of Burkina Faso, with the children of Burkina Faso, to tell them, be that a Burkina Faso child. Help your parents. Help the work. You know, we did this work when we were young. There's a time children were working, helping their parents, you know. But with the new generation of phones, televisions, everything, children are just sitting, and maybe we will find someone to work, housemaid and every that. Now, a child of Africa is growing up without knowing something, without knowing anything. A child in Africa is growing up without knowing the values of Africans, without knowing the culture of Africa, without knowing how to cook African foods, without knowing how to dress as an African. Because we are more into Western, into white people's culture. And as a leader, this is huge. Children are the people we need to teach them about these things so that when they grow up with the African values. When the missionaries came in Africa and they needed to change how the religion of Africans, they went to the children's. Because grown-ups were rebellious because they know, no, I cannot stop praying in the mountain, start kneeling down in church, or having these photos of white people. Big people are rebellious. All the people are rebellious. But the children, they won't rebel. That's why they captured the children. And it was a very good idea to see Ibrahim Traore talking to the children of Africa and telling them, plant trees. Telling them, clean where you are. Your classes be clean. Everything. It was, I loved it so much. These small wins need celebrations too. It's not about big wins, about Traore have done this to Russia, Traore have done this to China, he has told the white this. But we need to teach our children the values that they need to know so that they grow up to be a very, very good people. For example, like now, children of Rwanda, they are growing up knowing that you need to make your city clean. You don't need to lead, to throw dustbins everywhere. They are growing up like that. Children of Maasai are growing up knowing that I need to wear my suka. I need to dress like in a cultural way for me to be appeasing or pleasing to people. I need to do like this through the culture. But whenever a president of a certain country doesn't care about the youths, doesn't care about the children of the country, all he cares is about, the old people stealing money from the people, doing corruption. So the children of that country are growing up to be more corrupted. They don't know anything good. But this about Ibrahim Traore talking to the children of Africa, talking to the children of Burkina Faso is like talking to the children of Africa. In Swahili, we always say, samaki mkunje angali mdogo. I don't know if I can translate that in English, but I think the fish, you need to make the fish straight if it's still young. Something like that. Yeah. So we need, if we want better Africa, we are looking forward for better Africa. We are looking forward to have Africa that is united. We are looking forward to have Africa for Africans. We are looking forward for Africans to love each other. We are looking forward for the children of Africa to love Black Americans, to love everyone, no matter what. But we will only achieve this when we teach our children in our house how to stay as an African. And sometimes I love Jamaicans and I love Caribbeans, most of them. They're trying hard to teach their children Swahili language. They're trying hard to teach their children about Africa, about the culture. So these children are growing up knowing that no matter where we are, we have a place called motherland, and the motherland is Africa. So I'm so happy for this. I don't know what you think, but for me, I'm so happy that a leader is not thinking about we are starting from ground. When we start from ground, that's where we'll achieve something up there. Because the next generation will grow up knowing that I need to help my parents. I need to do this. I need to clean here. I need to talk like this. I need to do this and this. They will grow up knowing like that. But when an African child is so much exposed in Western culture, that's why they will start saying black culture is rotten. black culture is bad, because it's not the black culture is bad, it's that we are copying the West culture and then we are mixing with our own black culture and then we become gangsters, you know. But for us to build a good nation, we need to be more cultural. We need to teach students, teach pupils how to act as an African and be as a black man, and tell them about the history, tell them about this happened, not to leave them to be taught by the world. When he is taught by the world, of course he will taught by Lily Wen, a lot of tattoos. Our children will love tattoos. He will taught with bad girl Riri. He will taught with, you know, that's the world. John Cena, you know. So a child growing up to be just a gangster, but the parents are not gangsters, is because he was taught by the world. You never took a time to teach your child. So even Ibrahim Traore has told them that I washed my mama's pots. I cooked mandazi with him. I cleaned for her. I did this and this for her. So it's a good topic for the children to say that even if our president has done like this, so who are we? We have to help. And it's not the matter of cleaning and doing what. It's the matter about the African culture. It's the matter about the African values that it is being taught in this video. That's what we need to know. So that is the beauty of Ibrahim Traore. Farmers are happy. Older people are happy. The whites are not happy. But the children of Burkina Faso are happy. They're learning how to plant vegetable, plant trees. That's what he said. I don't know what you think of the comment section about this, but I feel more of African countries we are losing our children. Even the issue of gayism, lesbianism, you know, LGBTQ, it's becoming more and more because it's more of Western. And you see Western countries coming in Africa and saying that if you don't do this, if you don't pass this bill of LGBTQ, we will not give you this. And I've seen countries, they don't even know what to do next. So we have LGBTQs everywhere. Maybe it's not bad, but according to the culture of African people, that is the thing that it has not home in our place. That's one of the African cultures, about African cultures or our West cultures, that African people are copying from them. A man marrying a man, a woman marrying a lady marrying a lady. We have more music. Our African culture, our music or culture music is gone. We don't sing about Africa. We don't sing rumbas. We don't sing Lingala. Now we are going to sing like a Lil Wayne, hip hop, and it's not a cultural hip hop. You know, we have this hip hop of Tanzania, hip hop of Kenya, which is hip hop for Africa. But this one, it's far away from this. Now we are losing our kids in many ways. We are losing our children in many ways because we don't teach them, we don't tell them, and we assume that they will know it by themselves. No, they won't. Now a child can no longer wear a dera or wear that Maasai thing because he thinks that other children will laugh at him. He thinks that this is not being westernized. A lot of people want to be like the white people. They bleach left, right, center. That's because we have not been taught about Africa for Africans. We haven't been taught about this, doing this. But Burkina Faso is extremely doing good work. I love it. And I hope you will love it. Tell me in the comment section, what do you think about this one? And of course, leave your comment down there. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can as well join the membership so that you can be the first one to see the video whenever I release, so that you can be able to see other videos that I haven't released yet. And that too, you can send some super thanks. You can say thanks to me. Just support the community of Africa. Support Kenyan Beast, KB. Until next time, peace be with you.